Now the topic is structure of graphene follicles. It is the mature follicles which is present in the ovary. During the maturation, this primordial cell mature inside the ovary with the help of this hormone FSH hormones and to form the primary follicles. Then it develop into the secondary follicles, then to form these graphene follicles. Now these graphene follicles, it is the ovulated, mature, and inside this presence of the oocyte, and the oocyte is eccentric. Eccentric, that means this is the whole graphene follicle, and this secondary oocyte presents at the one end, or it is away from the center. Therefore, it is known as a eccentric secondary oocyte. It is known as secondary oocyte because of the incomplete meiotic divisions occurs inside this, and this second meiotic division completed in the after the fertilization. Now this oocyte is outer side is covered by the layers, non-cellular layer, is known as a zona pellucida. Now this zona pellucida is secreted by the vitelline membrane. Okay. Then these graphene follicles, it is surrounded by these layers. Now these are known as granulosa cells. These are the granulosa cells, and these granulosa cells again modified into the two layers, that means theca interna and theca externa. Now these are the two layers are formed. Now the gap is present in between this oocyte and the granulosa layers, and this gap or this space is known as antrum, and this antrum contain the fluids. That fluid is known as a antrum liquor folliculus. These are the liquor folliculus. Now there is the simple structure of these graphene follicles. These are mature graphene follicles. After this complete mature graphene follicles, this ovum or secondary oocyte is released from this graphene follicle to outside of the ovary, in which enter into this fallopian tubes by the process of the ovulation, and that ovulation require hormones. These hormones are the LH hormones, luteotropic hormones. Now this is the structure of these graphene follicles. Now this then whole structure, it also termed as the cumulus orifice, is the term used for the oocyte. That's oocyte is known as a cumulus orifice. Then next part is the oviduct or fallopian tube किंवा त्याला uterine tube असे सुद्धा म्हणतात. Now these are the pair of muscular ducts which line horizontally to the uterus. Now each is long between this 10 to 12 centimeter in length, and it is internally lined by the ciliated epithelium. Why? Because of the when the eggs are coming from this ovary or graphene follicles release, which enter into the fallopian tubes, the cilia push these eggs towards the uterus. That means the pushing of the technically with the help of the cilia. Cilia help for the movement of this ovum. Then this oviduct consists of three parts. One is the infundibulum, ampulla, and isthmus. Now let's see. This is the ovary release ovum which enter into this fallopian. This is the fallopian tube, and these fallopian tubes consist of the three parts: infundibulum, ampulla, and isthmus. Infundibulum, it is the first exterior part where it is connected to this. At the end of this infundibulum, it's a finger-like projections appear. This membrane become finger-like projection, that known as a fimbriae, and this funnel-shaped structure. And the function is it receives the ovum from this release, this ovum which released from this ovary. Then next part of this fallopian tube is ampulla. Ampulla is a small swelling part of this tube, and it responsible for the fertilization. That means the egg is coming from this ovary is entered into the ampulla. Then here, if the sperm is coming from this genital tract into the ampulla region, here the fertilization take place. Actual fertilization take place inside the ampulla. Then next part is the isthmus. Isthmus is the long tube which connect to the uterus. Now whole three part of this fallopian tube is this part of this oviduct is known as a fallopian tube, or it is also known as a oviduct or uterine duct. This is the three layers. Then this oviduct is आताच पाहिलं आपण ते infundibulum, proximal is a funnel-like structure, and that's the opening is known as ostium, and the finger-like position is known as fimbriae. Now this The cilia and this help for the movement of the fimbriae, help in the driving of the eggs toward the tube. Then ampulla, it is a middle long straight part of the oviduct in which help the fertilization occurs inside this. Isthmus, it is a distal part of this or narrow part of this duct and it connected to the uterus. Now this is the different part of this. Then next one is uterus. Uterus, it is commonly called as a womb, where the development of the baby or development of this embryo take place. Now it is a hollow muscular pear shaped organ. This is the uterus. This is a whole part or broad part of this is a uterus. It is located above and behind the urinary bladder. Now it is near about 7.5 centimeter long. It is 5 centimeter broad and 2.5 centimeter thick. The shape and size of this uterus. Now this uterus is divided into three parts: fundus, body, and cervix. Here, this is a uterus consists of three parts. Upper part is known as a fundus, middle part is known as a body, and lower part is a cervix. This is the cervix. That's the three part of this. This fundus means upper part is the upper dome shaped part and is normally implanted for the embryo occurs in the fundus. That means implantation of embryo take place at this fundus. म्हणजे जो प्लासेंटा फॉर्मेशन होते ॲक्च्युअली त्या फंडस पार्टमध्ये एग्स ह्या फॅलोपियन ट्यूबमध्ये आल्यानंतर अटॅच होतो त्या पार्ट. बॉडी, इट इज अ ब्रॉड पार्ट, दोन्ही साईडला जे आपण पाहतो ब्रॉड पार्ट ऑफ युटरस विच इज ग्रॅज्युअली टॅपर्ड्स डाउनवर्ड. ठीक आहे. नाउ दिस टॅपर्ड्स टुवर्ड द डाउनवर्ड, लोअर साइड टू द डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. And cervix, it is last part, where this is the cervix, it is the last part of this female reproductive system. Only this uterus, last part of the uterus, where it is about 2.5 centimeter length. It is extend to the vagina. This is a vaginal opening. It extend to the vagina. Now this cervix, it has a two main part. It two opening. One is the internal os towards the uterus or body, and external os towards the vagina. This one part, this whole part is a cervix. Upper part म्हणतो आपण त्याला internal os म्हणतो. This is external os. That's two opening. That's the internal os and external os. Then this uterus, the wall of the uterus is consist of the three layers. Now this uterine wall, it is distinguished into three layers. Outer is a perimetrium. This outer layer is a perimetrium. Then middle one is a myometrium, which is made up of thick muscular layer. This middle one is a thick muscular layer wall, myometrium, and is made up of smooth muscles and which help for the contraction of the uterus during the parturition or during the child of birth. There is a whole forceful contraction of the muscles take place. Then baby is expelled to outside through the birth canal. This special type of muscles present inside that's a smooth muscle. Then third part is the endometrium. त्याला mucosal membrane सुद्धा म्हणतात. These are the folding structure. This membrane known as endometrium. It is folded structure, folded one, and it is made up of a stratified epithelium. That means it is a multi-layer of the cells. Many layers of the cells present, cell layers. That's a stratified or compound epithelium layer. This thickness layer is regularly undergo changes during the menstrual cycle. As the incoming of these menstrual cycles, before this the eggs are formed and is enter into the ampulla, this thickness of this endometrium wall is increases. Therefore, it make the beds for the implantation of this embryo. Embryo इथं येईल नंतर अटॅच होईल त्यासाठी एक बेड तयार करतो हा endometrium wall. जर फर्टिलायझेशन नाही झालं तर हा कोलॅप्स होऊन मेन्स्ट्रुअल सहाय्याने बाहेर पडतो. This which richly supply blood vessels during the uterine glands and this provide nourishment to the development fetus. जसं ज्यामध्ये डेव्हलपमेंट हा फर्टिलायझेशन झाल्यानंतर एम्ब्रियो जेव्हा इथे येतो अटॅच होतो येतात तर त्याला एक बेड प्रिपरेशन करते, फूड सप्लाय करते अँड इट प्रोव्हाइड न्यूट्रिशन अँड प्रोटेक्शन. आफ्टर दॅट इफ द फर्टिलायझेशन नॉट टेक प्लेस द एग्स आर कम इनसाइड दिस, दे expelled to outside during the menstrual. This wall of this endometrium also collapse to outsides.